So first of all, let's look at the visual control panel. This is what you'll access from the glass screen in front of you by simply tapping with 3 fingers at the same time. Here you go, and this is an image of the same thing. Here you will see, let me choose the pencil tool, the highlighter tool, the pencil tool, which I'm using now, an option to choose the colors for them all. This is the eraser if you want to just erase certain parts of what you've written by touch. The trash can if you want to get rid of everything that you've already put on the screen. And this is the button to turn whatever you have already drawn or written into a movable object. Watch me do so now. And ta-da! Now I can move and manipulate this object on screen. I can make it bigger, smaller, and drag and drop it wherever I please. One more thing to take notice of here. I usually use this clicker, but you can also stop and start recording through the panel right here. As you'll notice, this button will appear like a red circle if you want to start recording, but because I am currently recording, here you'll see a black square, and that's what I'll use whenever I'm ready to stop. But that's not quite yet, so let's continue on. So again, if I choose the pencil, I can bring attention to different text with this. I can draw. I can even write words if I feel comfortable like this. Essentially, you can interact with the screen in front of you using your finger or a marker such as this. Again, this is not a normal whiteboard marker. I'm not actually drawing on the screen. It's just leaving a visual impression here digitally. You can also, from the desktop of the computer, choose the width of the pencil or the highlighter marker, which we'll see in a minute. Choose the colors and the opacity, meaning how solid the colors are. But again, you do that from the computer desktop. You can even, as I showed you earlier, switch between colors while you're recording, all by using that instrument panel, which you'll access with the 3-finger tap. Testing my tracing skills here. It looks like, I might have failed kindergarten, but at least you know how to use this now. So you can use the 3-finger tap to access the control panel, but guess what else? You can use 2 fingers to slide forward to the next part of your presentation, or 2 fingers this way to go backwards. Wow. All right, so we already looked at the pencil. Now let's check out the highlighter, which is here. It's like the pencil, but thicker and less opaque. So if you want to highlight certain information, like it might be intimidating or scary, you can do it using this tool. Again, like with the marker, you can choose to change colors from right here. Now the Move tool, which you'll access by just using the arrow, allows you to choose objects and move them around the screen, but you can also zoom in and out to make them bigger or smaller. Let's see what we can build with these things here. Cool. Of course, you can not only do this with shapes or images, but with text fields that you may have incorporated into your presentation. Ta-da! I don't know what it is, but I like it. You can also use it to manipulate different images that you've preloaded. For example, here, let's go to Cape Town. Let's go to where I was born in Houston, Texas. There's already a pin on the map by Moscow. I've also lived in Buenos Aires, Argentina, and Seoul, South Korea. Really, you can move this wherever you want them to be. This is just to show you that you can move objects as simply as I did just now.